Hey guys, if you're a lover of seafood, then this one's for you, because tonight we are hosting a seafood extravaganza.
So everybody knows that Miami and Saint-Tropez are two of our favorite spots in the world, so it's no big surprise that we love seafood.
So many of you can get intimidated by throwing a seafood dinner. What utensils, how do I prepare it, what accompaniments, what garnishes, but we're gonna break it down.
It's way simpler than you think.
So why don't we start right at the beginning? Let's go shopping. Since seafood is the main attraction, it's important to find the freshest possible. You might have your favorite local fish market. In my case, in our neighborhood, it's Diana's. It's easy to feel overwhelmed going in to buy seafood, especially if it's not part of your regular routine. Typically for a meal for a group of 4 to 6 people, I would select no more than 3 to 4 varieties of seafood or shellfish. Oysters, 1 or 2 types, shrimp and lobster. If you want a bit more variety, or maybe you're hosting a larger group, you can add some crab, mussels, and calamari to round out the menu. There are many different types of oysters. What's most important is that you want to find a variety that is harvested closer to you. Closer to you means the fresher the oyster. Most oysters have harvest tags where you can see exactly where they're from, and most of the boxes of oysters also have dates of when they were harvested. The most important thing though is to be sure to ask a ton of questions. Thank you so much. In terms of quantity, you probably want to allow somewhere between 4 to 6 oysters per person. This will also depend on what else you're serving. Now for the crab. Tonight we're going to surprise our guests with 2 varieties. First off, we're going to buy some canned crab, which will be displayed in these beautiful seashells. And I've also gotten some Jonah's frozen crab claws, which are amazing. Super simple to serve because all we have to do is defrost them, and we're going to serve them with an amazing spicy mayo. Now that the shopping's all done, let's see what Sebastian's up to.
So I'm in charge of the tablescape, and I love doing tablescapes. But today's extra special because we have a theme. So because it's a seafood extravaganza, I'm keeping things really crisp and clean. We're gonna let the food speak for itself and really pop. So we're starting out with charger plates, which are great because if you're not using placemats, they're a really nice way to ground your table. I'm taking elements like these blue and white dinner plates that will work perfectly with the bright reds and orange of the seafood. So one of the things I want to make sure of, because our seafood tower is going to come out right as guests are seated, is that there's enough room on the table. So I'm just going to quickly check, and sure enough, I want to make sure that everybody can reach it. I'm just going to squeeze this together so we have a little bit more room. There we go. And we know there's enough room. Lastly, because it's fall and it's going to get dark a little bit earlier, I'm adding a few lanterns. Gives us a little bit of that nautical feel.
Now I'm going to show you how to make 2 separate mignonette sauces. The first is a classic mignonette made with a mixture of red wine vinegar, finely minced shallots, and ground pepper. Blend all the ingredients together and allow to sit for at least 10 minutes before serving. For the second version, I'm going to use the same ingredients, but swap out the red wine vinegar for white wine vinegar, and also add a little bit of cilantro and diced green apples. If you choose not to use crab claws or they're not readily available, a great substitute is canned crab meat. We're going to use that today, and what we're going to do is spoon it up and present it in these gorgeous little shells that are going to be on our seafood tower. Okay guys, one final tip I'm going to share with you. We're going to make some lemon wraps. So as you know, when having a seafood tower filled with lots of seafood, your guests are going to be enjoying a lot of fresh lemon juice. To avoid getting seeds in the seafood, I'm going to show you a quick little trick. What we're going to do is we're going to take these lemons, cut them in half, place your half lemon on a cutout square of cheesecloth, tie a little bit of twine around it, and bingo, we've got a lemon wrap. Another fun tip to save you some space on your amazing table for your dinner guests is to also use your lemon wrap as a name card holder. So what you're going to do is when you tie the lemon wrap with a piece of twine, you can include a little card with your guest's name on it, and voila.
So to go alongside the seafood towers, I'm making a small salad dish. So what I've done is, first of all, is taken my lettuce, and I've got 2 types of lettuce. They're washed, dried. I'm going to put it aside so it's ready for later. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a really simple salad dressing. So it starts out with a little bit of Dijon mustard. I'm going to add my olive oil, a little bit of white vinegar, just a bit of salt and pepper to taste, and then finally just a little splash of lemon juice. This is great because it's really fresh, it's a little bit tangy, but it's not too citrusy. And once my dressing is ready, I'm going to put it aside. I'm going to go outside and prepare my calamari. Just before grilling the squid, I toss it with a tablespoon of chili garlic sauce and a little olive oil. You can also grill the tentacles if you have them. They only take about a minute per side to cook. Okay, here we go. This is the big part of the night. We're going to assemble the seafood tower. So we're gonna add a few more of these, and then we're gonna be ready to go. How does that look? Pretty good.
Amazing.
Oh, I'm glad. Okay, there we go. A couple of little touches, and we are all done.
We really hope we've inspired you to throw your own seafood extravaganza. And if you really liked what you saw today, be sure to give it a like and a comment.